I know it.
Let's talk about Zeta Project. Now, I've been reading a lot of stuff on this online, so I'm taking some stuff because I'm reading old forums from 2003 and 2 when the show was airing and when it was canceled. So again, take these with a grain of salt. There's not really too many articles with this, so by doing my research on this show, let's go what we know. From what we know of Zeta Project, is that it was a spin-off of Batman Beyond. There was an episode called Zeta in Batman Beyond, and it was a backdoor pilot for Zeta Project. And if you don't think it was, then you're fooling yourself, because every time they do shows like this backdoor pilot. So that means the show is trying to let you know, hey, they're going on to do their own ventures, so you want to follow them, go ahead. It was to promote the Zeta Project. Now, from what I gather, Robert Goodman in an interview saying no, it was not supported, but then again, it is because they've done it before on television. Anywho, from what I gathered and what I remember of, the Zeta Project had a weird scheduling. Like they aired at a certain time. Let's say they aired at 8, which I don't remember when it aired, but let's say it aired at 8. They'll move the shit from 8 till 10 sometimes. You know, like the scheduling for that show was very weird and very like just all over the place too. Batman Beyond had that same treatment too, especially towards the end. It was all over the place. And Zeta Project at times it was like number one, but I don't think the ratings did good for it because again, you know, Kids WB moved it all over the place. From what I gathered. And I do remember that because I remember watching Kids WB kind of faithfully at that time, not as much, but faithfully. Well, yes, I did watch it more faithfully because, you know, what happened was Fox Kids was kind of folding in, and I moved to Kids WB once ABC Family bought out Fox Kids. So yeah, I do remember that time. Anywho, but the show itself was, from what I gathered from the show, it was very good. Now, if you ask me what was the show purpose, other than be a spinoff, I believe in my mind, this is my opinion. I'm just take my opinion with a grain of salt. You can either agree with me or say you're full of shit, Deshaun. It doesn't matter. That was supposed to be the Superman of the Batman Beyond universe. That's my opinion. That's what I was getting at when I looked at it. I said, okay, well, you know how Batman the animated series spun off to Superman the animated series, where they kind of collided in that World's Finest episode. I think that's what they were trying to do with Zeta, making part of the new Justice League. However, they kind of scrapped that in a way, and they kind of were doing their own thing with it in a way. Because when I looked at it, I was like, well, they could have done something with other. The thing I liked about how they did with Batman Beyond, they didn't try to tread on the old characters. They tried to make new characters in this universe because all the old characters died. I'm surprised they never brought in Bart Allen in the universe, like, you know, from the future, because he could fit in that timeline. But maybe he is around, but they never got a chance to get to him. But it would have been cool to have a show about Bart Allen as a kid living in that timeline, you know. And the thing I like about Zeta Project too, it did a lot of world building. It did a lot of this and like world building was explaining the world of Batman Beyond, where, you know, all we saw was Gotham. That's all we saw most of the time. Batman didn't go outside of Gotham. Where in Zeta Project, he was on the run, and we got to see more of the world, how it looked, and it was more colorful and more light. It's like in Gotham, it's all gray and dark. Then you go out in the world, it's all colorful and shit. I was like, oh, okay. So Zack Snyder wasn't the only one thinking of that at the time. But anyway, um, you know, he was pretty much a assassin made by the government, and he didn't want to kill anymore, so he got on the run. Most of the characters, I know the main character, agent, who was really on his ass, was voiced by the dad from that '70s show of Eric. I'm blanking on his name right now. Shit, but watch when this video's over. You know what? I got it right here. I'm gonna pull it up right now because this is gonna kill me throughout the whole video, guys. And I'm gonna get his name real quickly. Shit. Because I just had it. There it is. There. Come on. All right. Where it is? Kurtwood Smith. Yeah, Kurtwood Smith. Yeah, his name was Kurtwood Smith. Fuck, I can't get his name. And then also Michael Rosenberg made an appearance in the show too. So, the show has a total of 26 episodes. It aired from 2001 to 2002, January of 2001 to August of 2002, the 10th. And it didn't last that long. It only had 26 episodes, 2 seasons of 13 episodes. Kind of a shame though, but anyway, it still was a good, show to have on the block. If you ask me, would I want the show to come back? Probably, but it's not. I mean, it's so far removed from people's mind that I think like half the people would rather the show not to continue. Now, Bat Beyond is a different story. I think a lot of people would love for the show to come back, but I don't think Zeta Project had that much of a big fan base. So, yeah, that's just my opinion on the matter. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys think of the show Zeta Project. And again, thanks for giving me this show to review, even though I had plans to do this review later, but plans change. I also have a Johnson Day, and I'll talk to you later. And also, I got more reviews throughout the day, so you'll like this. Saturday morning action cartoons.
What are you? That synzoid is armed and dangerous. A renegade robot finally meets his maker. Dr. Selly, he's after the dock. Fire! Don't miss the season premiere.
Danger. Evacuate all sectors.
Freeze! The Zeta Project. All new this Saturday at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Pacific on Kids WB.